Around 5 hours ago, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 released, and I was counting down the minutes before I finished work to play the new game. Okay, hello guys, welcome back to the Flight Sim Hub. Now, as a lot of you may know, the wait for Flight Sim 2024 is now over. Well, that statement aged like milk. It released about 55 minutes ago now, 4 o'clock, 19th of November 2024. Now, I've been really excited for the release of 2024. I haven't really made any videos on it because, to be perfectly honest, when I've searched up on YouTube videos about 2024, people have already articulated all the information that we knew. There was plenty of people that were able to beta test the game. That just wasn't going to be an option for us, really. So I thought, you know what, we'll just wait for the actual release. We'll do a full-on playthrough. We've also got a face cam set up because I really wanted to share my actual initial reaction to a new simulator with you guys. It's not often that we get to see a simulator release. Microsoft obviously went on a huge hiatus after FS10. By the time I got back into flight simulation, 2020 had already been out for a year or two. So I am actually really excited. I've been in pretty poor mood all day. I've had a pretty bad day at work. And the second I've finished work and I've turned on my PC, I'm getting really excited for flight sim. So really glad I've got the face cam stuff set up. I have just had some bad news though. Josh, who I run this channel with, I've just had a text message from him to say that he can't actually get on the game. That's Microsoft servers for you. You would think that they would allocate enough resource to these servers to allow for the number of players trying to get on, but that's obviously not the case. At this point, I honestly had absolutely zero idea that it would take over 4 hours to be met with the exact same error message, so at this point I was still pretty excited for the release. So with that, I had a little mess around with my camera settings, I fired up the game, and you can see my genuine reaction to some of the video footage. As someone who hadn't looked into Flight Sim 2024 a massive amount, I was so excited to play the new game. If you didn't know, this is my first time doing a face cam video, guys. Some of you may have spotted my face in some videos before. I don't make a huge deal of being on camera, but anyway, let's have a look at this then. So, oh, well, I mean, that ruins the immersion a little bit. We'll just allow that. Flight control replay embedded. That's the only thing I saw out of that. I wish I could. It looked like a Grand Theft Auto logo. I wish I could have spent some more time looking at that. I mean, I think Josh got to... Oh my, look, the deliveries. I had no idea that they'd licensed them. I'm looking at this through a 1080p screen. Total potato of a PC. I mean, I get that they're recorded clips, but this is, you know, nothing special on the resolution side. It looks unbelievable. The ground terrain even just looks fantastic. And these are some of the missions that I think have been discussed. That's something I have looked into. I'm dead excited for some of the missions. Sky's not the limit. I wonder what is the limit. There's definitely an altitude limit. The ground and the textures look so crisp and so detailed. It's almost like it's like imagine it'd be like a Grand Theft Auto game where you just run around on the ground. I mean, look at these missions, the rescue missions. We've seen that. Bro's landing at Maze Bank. Bro's doing a jungle landing. He's putting a fire out. Oh, he's pretty slick. Do you know what does ruin the immersion slightly? Knowing that this was recorded on a PC with definitely higher than the recommended spec. I have a PC well below the minimum spec. So I have a feeling that my experience might not be as crisp and as good as this. But this is bloody, it's breathtaking. So here I am like a kid in a sweet shop, not knowing that this would be the only thing I would see of Flight Sim 2024 on its release date because I wasn't able to progress past this screen. I ended up calling Josh, my colleague who I work with at the Flight Sim Hub, and we decided to reminisce on some old FS10 videos. Oh, now I've got to watch another advert. Okay, this'll do.
Shop Amazon Black Friday deals.
Okay, cool. So this is the first mission then from Flight Simulator 10. So this is like, they did like the tutorial ones, but listen to the voice. I'll put it on 2x speed so we're not here, but...
Learn how to navigate and look around. Then you'll make your first takeoff and landing. On screen right now, you can see the kneeboard. All the instructions...
That's like the Microsoft Sam voice, like the voice speech thing.
In this tutorial are recorded on the messages page.
Oh, this is the one with the bear. Let me see if he. So basically, you literally fly through this. It's just this for 45 minutes, basically. And that's just all the flight instruments that you've got. You're just following that green. It's 99 nautical miles, and he's already been in the air for a few minutes.
Are the instruments actually doing anything?
Yeah, no, they do. These instruments do. But this is the GPS I'm telling you about. So this is what you use to navigate in a 747, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, by the way, all the instruments fail as well in this mission. So you're literally completely blind, because obviously it's foggy, and you can see that's just totally broken.
Yeah.
It's like impossible. I don't know what this guy's doing. Hopefully you see the bear. Yeah. So you see the runway, it's full screen it.
Yeah.
Can you see that in full screen?
Yeah, where's the bear?
I don't know, let's see if we can see it. He knows it's coming, he's moving out of the way, look. Wait.
Phew, that was a nice flight.
What? There, you see it?
Oh.
Wait. Is it there? There! Oh, but I don't mind pointing, you can't
What?
see. Can you see it there?
No, on the left?
Yeah.
That is not a bear.
It is! It was there!
It wasn't.
It was! You can, right, watch it, the lights.
That was not
There,
it.
you can see
Oh,
it there!
yeah! Oh, yeah!
No, he just literally like teleports around the runway to try and hit you. This guy knows it's coming, so he just landed further down the runway. That was just like, yeah. After reminiscing for a good few minutes, we turned our attention back to the game, where we were really no further ahead. I was stuck on 97%, Josh was stuck on about 6%. So with that, Josh decided to promptly leave, and I decided I'd leave as well and go and do something else and come back at a better time.
I can't believe I've just spent 70 quid.
Yeah, I'd be feeling a bit rubbish if I was you and I'd spent 70 quid on it. So I've been on the loading screen for about an hour now. Josh is gone. I'm still waiting patiently. I could be wrong. It could just be me going insane. But the font seems to have changed on the bottom of the screen. As I continued to go insane, I decided to take a look if other users were having similar issues. Flight Simulator's Twitter page just advertised the release with some angry responses, and the Reddit mega thread for Microsoft Flight Simulator was full of people plagued with the exact same issues. The issues went deeper than just loading, however. The issues crept into the simulator once it had been loaded up. I'm not entirely sure on how technically this game works, but I'd imagine due to the very small game size locally on the disc, it's utilising Xbox's cloud gaming service in some way. Many users highlighted the issues and the concerns that they had with the cloud gaming service, and it's a massive shame that it's come to this. Okay, it's now 7 PM, so 2 hours in queues, and we've finally got server issue detected. Attempt to connect to these servers. If issue persists, scan the QR code or head to their Zendesk ticketing system to contact support. Tons of people online, more than the game's successfully working for by the looks of things, is having the exact same issue. It won't go past 0% now. I had to restart the game because it was on 97% for, I say, an hour and 45 minutes. So yeah, it's massively disappointing. It's a AAA title, really, isn't it? From a $1 trillion company. I think it's actually... The game crashed. I left it another 2 hours and tried one last time after Josh said he did get in, but then it crashed immediately after, and that still didn't work. The bottom line here really is that Microsoft should have done better with planning this release, whether that be staggering out the time zones or storing more data locally on devices. I can't believe that no one predicted this might happen. Now, I want to be clear, I'm sure this game is still going to be absolutely fantastic, and although in the last clip I'm about to show I am very disappointed, I am still looking forward to it, and I can't wait to show you guys some more of my reactions and some of the playthroughs of the game itself, but I don't really think this is acceptable from Microsoft, of all people. The even more frustrating thing, thinking about it, is I believe Activision was purchased by Microsoft. The Call of Duty Black Ops 6 release went fantastically, as far as I can remember anyway. They staggered it through time zones, and yeah, you had the idiots that were changing the time zones so they could play it early, but that was a small number in reality. So it's very disappointing, but even still I'm hoping to get some content out for Flight Sim 2024 this week. Let me know what you want to see in the description, in the comments below. And I'll include the last clip of me failing to log on at 9 PM. So yeah, 5 hours after the release of the game, it still isn't working correctly. Okay, so it's now 9 PM English time. This game was released at 4 PM. Exactly 5 PM, I joined. I opened up the simulator. I'd pre-installed the 12 meg file. I'd downloaded a 30 meg update. I've got Game Pass. Josh, my colleague who I work with at the Flight Sim Hub, doesn't have Game Pass, so he had to spend £70 on the game. I was very well debating upgrading to the Aviators edition. I think it's the Collector's edition, but the premium tier. To be honest, at the minute I won't be doing that. My PC has been on since 5, so 6, 7, 8, 9, so 4 straight hours. Periodically I'll come up, I'll have a look. Eventually it gets to this screen. If you click, or if you try and come out of it, it will normally crash. This time it hasn't, to be honest. But there's obviously an issue. There's many users reporting the exact same thing. To be honest, I'm massively disappointed in this. I was looking forward to playing it tonight, going through some of the missions. You could see how excited I was at the start of the video. But yeah, bearing in mind this is a $1 trillion company. Well, trillion. I get the resource isn't all on flight simulation, I do. But it's unacceptable that people are paying real money for this, and this is how game launches can sometimes go. I believe this runs on Microsoft Azure. I work with Azure daily. And really, it would have been a great chance to advertise Azure services, things like uptime of sites. I can appreciate video games aren't a necessary thing when it comes to uptime, but they could have at least demonstrated it. So I'm massively disappointed in Microsoft, and I'm really glad that I've just got this free through Game Pass, because if I'd paid real money for this, I'd be incredibly upset if I wasn't able to play it on the first day. I suppose I may make this into a video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one where I get an opportunity to actually play this game. Hopefully it's been worth the extended wait.